Welcome back to Bank of USA Coins, the ultimate spot for collectors chasing gold in your pocket. Today, we're diving into the most valuable U.S. state quarter-dollar coins that could be worth big money, and maybe even change your life if you find one in your change. That's a wrap for today's top valuable state quarters. If you're hunting coins in your spare change, these are the ones to watch for. Subscribe to Bank of USA Coins for more hidden treasures in your change, because every pocket could hold a life-changing coin. Right now, where we hunt for treasure hiding in your pocket change. Today we are diving deep into one of the most searched and most talked about state quarters ever released, the legendary 1999 Connecticut State Quarter, and you will not believe how much some rare versions of this coin have sold for. This is not just another 25-cent coin. This is part of the historic 50 State Quarters program launched by the United States Mint, and it changed coin collecting forever. The 1999 Connecticut Quarter was one of the very first 5 state quarters released in 1999, representing the proud state of Connecticut, and it features the iconic Charter Oak, a powerful symbol of American independence. Now, before you think this coin is just common pocket change, stay with me because certain error coins and high-grade examples have shocked collectors with eye-popping auction prices. Let us break this down, step by step, and build this into a full deep dive, 2-hour style script for your YouTube audience. Imagine finding a simple 1999 quarter in your change jar that could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars, and in rare cases, collectors are willing to pay far more for perfect condition or dramatic mint errors. This is the story of the 1999 Connecticut Quarter and why collectors around the world are still hunting it today. History behind the 1999 Connecticut Quarter. The 1999 Connecticut Quarter was released on October 12, 1999. It was the 5th coin issued in the 50 State Quarters program. The reverse design shows the Charter Oak with the inscription Connecticut 1788. The obverse features George Washington, mint locations. The 1999 Connecticut Quarter was struck at Philadelphia, mint no mint mark. Denver mint, D mint mark. San Francisco, mint S mint mark. Proof coins. Mintage numbers. Philadelphia, over 688 million coins. Denver, over 657 million coins. San Francisco proof, over 3 million silver and clad proofs. Because of these huge numbers, most circulated coins are worth face value. But here is where things get exciting. High-grade coins, worth big money. Coins graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading companies can bring serious money. An MS-68 example has sold for over $1,000 at major auctions. Perfect proof coins graded PR70 deep, Cameo can also sell for strong premiums. Error coins that can be worth hundreds or thousands. Off-center strike errors. Double die errors. Die cracks and cut errors. Missing clad layer errors. A dramatic off-center strike in high grade can sell for hundreds of dollars. A double die reverse can also command strong collector demand. Silver proof version. The San Francisco Mint produced 90% silver-proof quarters. These contain real silver and have intrinsic metal value, plus collector premium. Condition is everything. If your coin is heavily worn, scratched or damaged, it will likely be worth only 25 cents. If it looks sharp, uncirculated with full detail, and original mint luster, it may be worth submitting for grading. How to check your 1999 Connecticut Quarter. Look at the mint mark under. In God, we trust on the obverse. Check for unusual doubling in the lettering. Inspect the rim for off-center strike. Weigh the coin. Normal clad weight, 5.67 grams. Silver proof weight, 6.25 grams. Storage tips. Keep coins in protective holders. Avoid cleaning the coin. Cleaning can destroy value instantly. Realistic market update, as of recent market trends. Circulated coins face value. Uncirculated MS-63 to MS-65, $3 to $15. MS-67, $100 to $300. MS-68, $800 to over $1,500, depending on auction demand. Proof silver high grade, $20 to $100. Major errors, $200 to $2,000, depending on severity. Now let us expand this into a long format, storytelling section for your 2-hour style video. Storytelling expansion section. Picture a collector in 1999 opening a fresh roll of newly released Connecticut quarters from the bank. The shine, the excitement, the start of a brand new coin collecting era. Few people realized that decades later, these same coins would become key pieces in registry sets. The 50-state quarters program brought millions of new collectors into the hobby. Kids started filling blue coin maps. Families searched through change, and serious investors began hoarding high-grade examples. Fast forward to today, and population reports show very few coins surviving in true MS68 condition. That rarity drives price. Even though millions were made, only a tiny fraction remain flawless. Building viewer engagement. Ask your audience, have you checked your 1999 quarters lately? Do you have a silver-proof version? Have you ever found a mint error in pocket change? Encourage them to comment their findings. Strong call to action. Tell viewers to like the video. Subscribe to Coins Collector, turn on notifications, share with friends and family, because the next coin we reveal could be hiding in their wallet right now. Closing. Powerful outro. The 1999 Connecticut quarter proves that even modern coins can hold surprising value. It all comes down to condition, rarity, and demand. Never underestimate the coins in your pocket. Treasure is closer than you think. When the United States Mint launched the 50-state quarters program, nobody expected the explosion that followed. Banks had lines of collectors. Children started saving coins, schools used the quarters to teach history, and millions of Americans who never cared about coins suddenly became treasure hunters. The Connecticut quarter honored the historic charter oak, a powerful symbol tied to early American independence in the state of Connecticut, and that design instantly made the coin recognizable and meaningful. Now let us build this next section of your long-form video into pure storytelling and value-packed education. The roll hunting story. Picture this, it is late 1999. A collector walks into a local bank and asks for 10 rolls of brand new Connecticut quarters fresh from the mint. The paper wrappers are tight, the coins inside untouched by circulation. He opens the first roll. The shine is blinding, flawless surfaces, crisp details, sharp strike on the tree branches. Most people would spend them, but serious collectors look closer. They search for strong luster, full detail in the tree leaves. No contact marks on Washington cheek, clean fields with no scratches. Because at the highest grading levels, tiny imperfections separate a $50 coin from a $1,500 coin. Understanding mint state grades. Explain to your audience what mint state really means. MS62, MS62, heavily marked but uncirculated. MS63, average uncirculated. MS64, choice uncirculated. MS65, gem.ms66, premium, gem, MS67, superb gem, MS68, near perfection. The jump from MS67 to MS68 is massive. Only a very small number of 1999 Connecticut quarters have ever reached true MS68 condition. That rarity is what pushes auction prices past $1,000. Auction, drama section. Imagine two registry set collectors competing online. Both need the highest graded 1999 Connecticut quarter. There are only a few available. Bidding starts at $500. It climbs to $800, then $1,000, then $1,200. One final bid, $1,500 sold. All for a 25-cent coin. That is the power of condition, rarity, error, coin, deep dive. Now let us talk about the coins that truly shock people. Off-center strike. The design shifted dramatically, leaving part blank. If more than 50% of the design is visible and the date is clear, value increases. Double die varieties. Look closely at lettering like United States of America or Connecticut. If you see strong separation, that could be doubling. Clipped planche. Part of the coin missing in a curved shape. These are dramatic and highly collectible. Broadstrike.coin struck without collar, resulting in a larger, flatter coin. Missing clad layer, outer nickel layer, missing exposing copper core. These errors can sell for hundreds, depending on eye appeal. Silver proof, collector angle. San Francisco produced both clad proof and 90% silver proof versions. The silver version weighs slightly more and has a distinct sound when gently tapped. Collectors assembling full silver proof sets from 1999 onward specifically need this coin. Even though silver value fluctuates, the numismatic premium often exceeds melt value, especially in flawless PR70 condition. Condition versus circulation reality. Now, bring viewers back to reality. Most 1999 Connecticut quarters found in pocket change are worn. These are worth face value, but encourage them to search bank rolls. Look through inherited coin jars. Check old proof sets, because sometimes the treasure is sitting untouched for decades. Long-form engagement section. Tell a story of a young collector who started with state quarters, filled every slot in a coin map. Learned grading. Submitted coins. Received an MS-67 grade. Sold it to fund college books. Stories like this connect emotionally with your audience. Market update expansion. Explain that coin values are not fixed, they move with collector demand. Population reports from grading services, auction trends, gochi. Economic conditions. Right now, high-grade modern quarters remain strong because registry competition continues. Future potential. As more time passes, fewer pristine coins survive. Contact marks increase. Original rolls get opened. True. High-grade examples become harder to find. Viewer challenge segment. Challenge your audience. Tonight, search your change. Check mint marks, inspect for errors. Comment below what you find. Build suspense for your next episode. Maybe next we uncover a rare error that sells for 5 figures. Maybe we compare this coin to another key date from the first year of the program. Power closing expansion. The 1999 Connecticut quarter reminds us that value is not always about age, it is about rarity, condition, and demand. You found a 2015 Homestead quarter in your pocket, and now you are wondering, could this coin be worth thousands or even millions? Stay with me, because today we are revealing the shocking truth about the 2015 Homestead quarter dollar and the rare errors that turned ordinary pocket change into collector gold. Welcome back to Coins, Collector, the channel where we hunt for hidden treasures in everyday change, and today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about modern quarters in American history. The coin we are talking about is the 2015 Homestead quarter from the incredible America the Beautiful Quarters program issued by the United States Mint. This coin represents Homestead National Historical Park in Nebraska, and it was released as part of the second year of the United States Mint America the Beautiful series. On the reverse design, you see a historic image of a homesteader working the land using a hand pump to draw water next to a log cabin and windmill. The detail represents the spirit of American pioneers and westward expansion. On the obverse, you see the familiar portrait of George Washington designed by John Flanagan. Now here is where things get interesting. Most 2015 Homestead quarters are only worth face value 25 cents, but some rare varieties and error coins have sold for hundreds and even thousands of dollars. Let us break down the versions. The 2015 Homestead quarter was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Philadelphia, mint, no mint mark. Denver, mint, demint mark. San Francisco, mint S mint mark, both proof and silver proof versions. The rarest circulation coins are high-grade uncirculated examples graded MS-67 and above by professional grading companies. Some 2015 P Homestead quarters graded MS-67 have sold for over $150 to $400 depending on condition and eye appeal. But the real excitement comes from error coins. One of the most famous varieties is the double die obverse. This error shows noticeable doubling in the lettering, especially In God We Trust and Liberty. Collectors have paid between $1,000 and $2,500 for strong double die examples depending on condition. Another valuable error is the struck-through grease error, which can remove parts of the design. Off-center strikes can bring $50 to $300. Clipped planchets can reach $100 to $250. Broad strikes and die cracks also add collector value. Now let us address the million-dollar question. Is the 2015 Homestead Quarter worth millions? As of today, no verified. 2015 Homestead Quarter has sold for millions of dollars. However, high-grade unique mint errors in the future could potentially reach much higher prices, especially if they are one-of-a-kind dramatic errors. Remember, modern coins can become future rarities if preserved in perfect condition. If you think you found a special coin, here is what you should do. Check the mint mark. Examine the lettering for doubling. Look for unusual texture, missing details, or off-center strikes. Weigh the coin. It should weigh 5.67 grams. Consider professional grading through PCGS or NGC. Coins graded MS-68 or higher are extremely rare and could command strong auction prices in the future. The America the Beautiful series continues to grow in popularity, and the Homestead design remains one of the most artistic and detailed in the program. Collectors love coins that tell a story, and this one represents the American dream of land ownership and independence. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2015 Homestead Quarter, make sure you subscribe to Coins Collector because we uncover hidden treasures every week. Drop a comment below if you have found a rare quarter in your pocket change. If you missed the first part, we are talking about the 2015 quarter honoring Homestead National Historical Park, released by the United States Mint as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program. Now let us go even deeper into what makes this coin special and how a simple 25-cent piece can turn into a serious collector payday. First, let us talk about mintage numbers, because numbers tell a powerful story. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 300 million Homestead quarters. The Denver Mint produced over 320 million. The San Francisco Mint produced proof and silver-proof versions in much smaller quantities. At first glance, those numbers seem huge, and they are, which means most of these coins will always be worth face value. But condition is everything. A 2015 P or D Homestead quarter pulled from circulation with scratches, wear, and dull surfaces will remain a regular quarter. But an uncirculated example pulled straight from a mint roll and preserved carefully can be worth much more, especially if it grades MS-67, MS-68 or higher. Professional grading companies like PCGS and NGC examine strike quality, surface preservation, luster, and eye appeal. Coins graded MS-68 are extremely difficult to find because modern coins often have tiny contact marks from mint bags. That is why collectors are willing to pay hundreds of dollars for nearly perfect examples. Now, let us focus on the doubled die error, because this is where serious money enters the conversation. Some 2015 Homestead quarters show strong doubling on the obverse, particularly in the word liberty and the phrase "In God We Trust" under the portrait of George Washington. True, doubled die coins show separation in the letters, not just machine doubling. If you see clear, thick, bold doubled letters, that is when you may have something special. Strong doubled die examples have sold for over $1,000 depending on grade and demand. Another variety to look for is die chips around the pump handle or along the roof of the cabin. While small die chips may only add minor value, larger dramatic die breaks known as cuds can attract collectors and push values higher. There are also transitional errors to watch for. If a coin was struck on the wrong planchet, such as a nickel planchet, it would weigh less and appear slightly smaller. A confirmed wrong planchet error could sell for several $1,000s depending on condition. Silver-proof versions struck in San Francisco contain 90% silver and weigh more than regular clad quarters. These silver proofs in perfect PR70 condition can sell for premium prices, especially in original government packaging. Now, let us imagine the dream scenario. You open a bankroll and inside you find a blazing sharp 2015 P Homestead quarter with flawless surfaces, glowing luster, and strong strike details. You send it for grading and it returns MS68 or higher. Suddenly, that 25-cent coin could be worth hundreds or even over $1,000 at auction. That is why collectors search relentlessly. The key is patience, knowledge, and careful inspection. Use a magnifying glass. Check the lettering. Inspect the fields for unusual marks. Compare with verified doubled die photos. Weigh the coin carefully. Do not clean your coin. Cleaning destroys value instantly. Keep it in a protective holder and handle it only by the edges. The 2015 Homestead quarter represents more than just pocket change. It represents American history, hard work, and opportunity. And for collectors, it represents possibility. Possibility that the next great discovery is hiding in plain sight. If you are enjoying this detailed breakdown, make sure you subscribe to Coins Collector because we are building a community of treasure hunters across all 15,000 worlds of collecting. Drop your questions in the comments, tell us if you have found a strange 2015 quarter, and share this video with someone who loves coin hunting. Remember, every coin has a story, and sometimes that story is worth far more than 25 cents. What if I told you a simple 1999 quarter sitting in your pocket right now could be worth thousands of dollars, and in rare error cases, even life-changing money? Most people ignore it. Collectors hunt it. And today, you will learn exactly what makes the 1999 George Washington quarter so valuable. Coins Collector 15,000 World. The channel where pocket change turns into treasure and everyday coins reveal hidden secrets. Today, we are diving deep into the 1999 George Washington quarter, the coin that started a collecting revolution across America. This is not just another quarter. This is the first year of the State Quarters series, and some rare versions of this coin are worth far more than 25 cents. In 1999, the United States Mint launched the 50 State Quarters program. It became one of the most successful coin programs in American history. Millions of Americans began checking their change. Kids started collecting. Adults opened coin folders, and the hobby exploded. The obverse features George Washington, designed originally by John Flanagan. The reverse in 1999 featured 5 different states: Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, Connecticut. Each state has its own design, and some are more valuable than others. Section 2. Why some 1999 quarters are worth big money. Now let us talk about what really matters. Value. Most 1999 quarters in circulated condition are worth face value. But there are rare types that collectors pay serious money for. High-grade uncirculated coins graded MS67 or higher. Proof coins struck in San Francisco with deep cameo contrast. Silver-proof versions made with 90% silver. And, most importantly, mint-era coins, the most valuable 1999 state quarters. Delaware quarter. This was the first state quarter ever released. High-grade examples graded MS68 have sold for thousands of dollars. Era coins with off-center strikes or double dies bring even more. 1999 Pennsylvania quarter. Look for double die errors and dramatic off-center strikes. Perfect condition coins certified by PCGS or NGC can reach impressive prices. 99 New Jersey quarter. Some struck through grease errors and clipped planchets are highly collectible. 10 Georgia quarter. Broad strike errors and double struck examples are extremely rare. 10 Connecticut quarter. High-grade specimens, especially with strong luster and no contact marks, can sell for strong premiums. Look under the date. You may see DK for Philadelphia, .D for Denver, S for San Francisco. San Francisco proof silver quarters are the most desirable in perfect condition. Error, coins that can be worth thousands. Double die, obverse, off-center strike, broad strike, clipped planchet, struck on wrong plancher, missing clad layer. A dramatic error combined with high-grade condition is where real money happens. Here is the truth. There is no verified 1999 Washington quarter that has sold for millions of dollars. But certain error coins and ultra-high-grade certified examples have sold for thousands. Always be careful of exaggerated claims online. Real value depends on condition, rarity, and certification. How to check your 1999 quarter. Step 1. Examine condition. Look for sharp details, full luster, and no scratches. Step 2. Check mint mark. Step 3. Inspect for errors using magnification. Step 4. Consider professional grading. Coins graded by PCGS or NGC often sell for higher prices because collectors trust certified coins. Current market range. Circulated coins, 25 cents. Uncirculated coins, $1 to $20. Silver proof coins, $5 to $20, depending on silver price. High-grade MS67 to MS68 coins, hundreds to several thousand. Major mint errors, thousands, depending on rarity. Do not clean your coins. Store them properly. Use coin holders. Learn grading standards. Follow auction results. The 1999 George Washington quarter started a collecting revolution, and while most are common, a rare one in perfect condition or with a dramatic mint error can absolutely surprise you. If you truly want to know whether your 1999 quarter is special, you must understand grading. The difference between a 25-cent coin and a $1,000 coin is often just condition. Grading starts from poor all the way to mint state 70. In circulated grades like good, very good, or fine, your coin has heavy wear. Details are flat. Hair above Washington ear is smooth. Eagle details on older designs are weak. But when we talk about mint state grades MS60 to MS70, we are talking about coins that never entered circulation. MS63 may have noticeable contact marks. MS65 has strong luster and fewer marks. MS67 is extremely clean and rare for circulation strikes. MS68 is elite condition and very hard to find. Some 1999 state quarters, graded MS68 by top grading services, have sold for thousands because so few survive in that level of perfection. The San Francisco Mint produced special silver-proof quarters in 1999. These were struck in 90% silver and sold in proof sets. Look for the S mint mark. Look for mirror-like fields. Look for frosted designs. Silver-proof coins in perfect PR70, deep cameo condition can sell for strong premiums, especially if certified. Even though they are modern coins, collectors love perfect examples. 1999, Delaware quarter. Celebrates Caesar Rodney riding on horseback. It represents the first state to ratify the Constitution. 99. Pennsylvania quarter. Shows the Statue of Commonwealth and state outline. 99. New Jersey quarter. Features General Washington crossing the Delaware River. Georgia. Quarter. Displays the peach state outline and state symbols. 1999 Connecticut quarter. Shows the famous Charter oak tree. Many collectors build full high-grade sets, and that demand increases prices for top population coins. Rare error stories. There have been collectors who discovered dramatic off-center 1999 quarters in bankrolls. Some found double-struck coins. Some discovered quarters struck on wrong planchers intended for foreign coins. These dramatic errors are rare, but when authenticated, they can sell for hundreds or even thousands. Go to your local bank. Ask for quarter rolls. Search through them carefully. Use a magnifying glass. Check edges for missing clad layers. Check design for doubling. Check alignment. Keep the best condition coins. Return the rest to the bank. Consistency is the key to finding treasures. Let us be honest. There is no confirmed auction record of a 1999 Washington quarter selling for millions. However, there are verified sales in the thousands for top-graded coins and rare errors. Online headlines sometimes exaggerate values to attract attention. Serious collectors rely on auction archives and certified population reports. The year 1999 changed coin collecting forever. The 50-state quarters program brought millions of new collectors into the hobby. It created excitement, it created demand, it created awareness. And because it was the first year, many collectors saved rolls, which makes ultra-high-grade coins surprisingly competitive. Modern quarters are not guaranteed investments, but ultra-high-grade certified coins with low population numbers can perform well over time. Focus on quality, not quantity. Buy the best example you can afford. Avoid hype. Avoid cleaned coins. Avoid unrealistic promises. Cleaning coins, scratching surfaces, believing every viral post, ignoring professional grading. Storing coins loosely. One mistake can destroy value instantly. Building a complete 1999 set a serious collector might build. 5 circulation strike coins in MS67 or higher. 5 silver-proof coins in PR69 or PR70 dot error examples if available. A complete high-grade 1999 set can be impressive and valuable. Next up,